Hi, friends. Jayson here from the Authentic and Agentic podcast. I wanted to show you a brand new or relatively new project. So, the project is the Epstein Archive. And I want to be on the front end of this and say that this is in no way any political commentary. I have no public opinions on any of this stuff. I just wanted you to see how quickly AI can make stuff happen. And so this is an online open archive. Here's the GitHub to it, which is the back end of how the code's deployed for those of you that aren't technical. We can actually click on the README here and show you what it is. And so in essence, what this group has done, and it seemingly is not super public in who's involved, but they have automatically processed all of the documents that were dumped by, I think, the Senate, the U.S. Senate, from the Epstein Archive. And so these are all of the docs that were provided, and they were provided as basically just like a public dump. And what these folks did was they applied code and technology and AI to OCR them, to read the PDF files and the documents, and to create a searchable archive so that you can go through it. Why this matters, let me start there before we go into the how. In years past, government entities, politicians, groups, when they had something they had to share but didn't want to share, they would dump it at 5 p.m. on a Friday to avoid any news cycles, because they knew that if they could bury it, then it would get less overall oxygen, and it would go a lot less far. Well, with social media and with the way the world works today, that's not quite the same. And now with the technology to parse hundreds or thousands of documents, or tens of thousands or millions of documents in near real time, that whole process just kind of goes away. This becomes an instant tool for those reporting on this, for those trying to unpack what it means. So this is, in essence, the GitHub repository where they have logged how they built it. This is an open source project, and so it explains what it does and how it works. So they're extracting from all this data people, organizations, locations, and dates. They're using AI document analysis to create summaries on topics and people. And this is how they did it. And so these are the actual Python scripts that were created. What's cool about all this is that it shows you how to install it. So you can literally set up a server, install Python, configure the API, and go. And so it's a pretty cool way to show state of the world, and how layering AI on top of it lets them do real-time analysis. And so, again, this is open source, so they're asking you, hey, if you have any improvement ideas or if you want to add any code to it, you can actually join this GitHub repository and submit some code changes. And so, kind of cool. So it looks like they're also looking on building out some relationship graphs, so stay tuned or check back in, I guess, to see if this comes to fruition. But they're going to try to connect the dots between all the parties disclosed in all of these documents. So I just wanted to show you this, mainly because it's wild to see a large data dump like this that everyone's talking about being exposed in a quick and searchable way. And so here in their app, this is the front-end app, it shows the number of people that were mentioned, it shows the organizations that are mentioned, the locations, and then the total number of documents. We can click on this and see. This is a little overwhelming, but let's just say we're looking for something. I'm trying to find... Let's get out of the word court. Let's see if there's any letters in support of bail app. Letter in support of this woman. And so here it is. This letter is written in support of Ghislaine. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Maxwell's bail request, expressing concern. So, and then you can click to the actual document. These are the people that were mentioned. The author of this letter was redacted, but it shows you the text and how it was scraped and now is all put together. And so just super interesting, again, that they are able to take just a giant dump of images, basically, of PDF files or images, and turn it into a fully searchable repository where you can click on people and you can start to see some of the people that were mentioned. You can click on organizations and start to see organizations look like. They're default sorting by most referenced and most mentioned. Anyway, I just wanted you to see this. If you have any thoughts or comments, post them down below in the YouTube comments. I'd be happy to dig in deeper, but I just think it's cool to see AI being used to dig through large troves of data. And I guess I would ask you, like, what other use cases do you see? When have you been dumped tons of data and don't exactly know what to do with it? And so sometimes building a cool tool like this, and I mean, you can go grab the Python scripts and figure out how to do this yourself. So anyway, that's it for today. Appreciate y'all.